most people think that cheerleading is just about pom-poms and smiling in the sidelines, but behind every flip, chat, and stunt is an athlete who trains as hard as anyone on the field. Cheerleading is much more than just school spirit activity. It's a demanding sport that builds teamwork and leadership. You need to have a lot of leadership, and it's a time requirement that you need to put a lot of your time, a lot of your energy and emotions to it. Cheerleading requires serious athletic skills, strength, flexibility, and coordination as essentials for stump and tumbling. Cheerleaders train regularly and compete just like other athletes. We do have competitions where we do travel also for games. Cheerleading builds teamwork and communication, which it's successful in stunts and road lines depends on trust and timing. Because in cheerleading, it's also not about just doing the dances, but also like timing it so it looks good in every way possible. So it doesn't just look very like confusing or mixed up, where one cheerleader knows the moves and the other one doesn't. The other one doesn't know when she's supposed to switch spots and stuff like that. Cheerleading promotes school spirit and leadership. Cheerleaders motivate crowds and support school teams. It's not just standing there and screaming, but also when cheerleaders start to spirit the game, most of the times the crowd follows along, and that's when the crowd also motivates the team or like the sport that they're watching. So cheerleading is not just an easy sport. In conclusion, cheerleading is more than just cheering in the sidelines. It's a sport that demands athlete ability, teamwork, and leadership. Cheerleaders train as hard to master difficult stunts and routine, because it's not easy to just carry someone and or do tumbling or flips or many stuff. It's also very hard because we also need to be careful that the flyer doesn't fall or doesn't tilt, and they all go up at the same time and come down at the same time and safe. This success depends on the trust and communication within the team. We always need to have communication when we do stunts, when we do tumbling or cheers, so that there's no like miscommunication, or that one group is doing one cheer and the other one is doing the other cheer, or they don't know exactly what they're doing. So it looks just, instead of looking good, it looks bad. And beyond the routines, cheerleading brings energy. It's a you need to put a lot of energy, and you give a lot of energy, because it's cheerleading. It's practice every day after school for 2 to 3 hours. It does take sometimes your voice away, but there's a lot of good emotions that you have during those practices and the friendships you create, which is super like fun to do, the friendships you make. And cheerleading truly combines strength, spirit, and leadership into one powerful activity that deserves like to be known also as a sport of its own, because as many, if you just see it like as a team or like as something that, oh, they're just in the sidelines, at the end of the day we also go and compete, and we also win medals for our school. And that's why it's just not a like us, just like people standing and screaming. It's also like a sport where we train, we scream, we communicate, we have fun. We put a lot of energy towards that cheers, so everything looks good, like it looks the same, coordinate, doesn't look like all mixed up. So like at the end, like in conclusion, it's not only just like, oh, the cheers, or oh, it's just pom poms, or it's just them screaming, because we also put our work and effort to it and emotions. And it's a lot of strength to do the stunts, tumbling, and also remembering a lot of dances for the games. And depending the games, it's depending the cheers. So in conclusion, it's not easy to be a cheerleader.